all the conflicts going on presently in the world, it forced me to ask this particular question today. What about the conflict going on in southern Cameroon? This is something that has been going on for many years, and it is considered as one of the most neglected conflicts in the world. And recently, the Norwegian Refugee Council considered it as the most neglected humanitarian crisis in the world. And then I just asked myself that what is the main reason why these people are fighting, the military and the Amazonian fighters? And I asked myself another question again, whether they can ever achieve what they are fighting for militarily. And then I listened yesterday when two Amazonian fighters surrendered indoor and were presented to the population. The senior divisional officer told the population and other Amazonian fighters who are still in the bushes that the government is spending a lot and they are buying military equipment or weapons every blessed day, and they are recruiting every year at least 5,000 military. So I asked myself, with this number, is it possible that the Amazonia can eliminate them in order to have their independence? And then I came again and I listened to Chris Anna, where in one of his old videos where he said the Amazonia would not be able to defeat the military, but the Amazonia would call the attention of the international community to intervene. And then that is why they will keep on fighting until the international community would. And then I asked myself again, with all the trouble going on in the world, that a big crisis, conflict that are more than what is going on inside the Cameroon, with the international community, that all those we are looking up to, that are already complicated even. The United States of America is busy fighting and supporting Ukraine, supporting Israel, and many other bases that they have all over the world. Would they have any attention or any time to listen to the crisis going on in southern Cameroon? I said no. So the United States of America is out. The United Nations organization is just looking at the world. The United Nations does not know what to do again, because there are a lot of serious conflict that they consider serious, because to them they consider what is going on in southern Cameroon because of the way the government covered everything as if it is not serious. They look at the crisis in Ukraine, the crisis in Gaza, the crisis in the Middle East, and the one in Sudan, the one in the Democratic Republic of Congo as a serious one. And that is what they pay their attention. And then looking critically, the United Nations has failed, and there is nothing they can do. They are just condemning this one. When they condemn this one, they turn and condemn this one. So the organization is not active again. So the United Nations is out in the list of the international community that maybe can look and say, okay, let us investigate into what is going on in southern Cameroon. So this now forced me to this particular point. I am pleading that those who are strongly behind the military solution in southern Cameroon should think at this point whether, I'm talking first to the Amazonia, whether if their main objective is to attract the attention of the international community, whether at this point the international community can turn to look at first, the southern Cameroon is found in Africa, and anything that concerns Africa, they always treat them as if they are second class or third class citizens. So they believe that there are a group of people who are more important, and if something is happening to them, they will first attend to them first before coming to Africa. So that is the first thing that you people have to take and think whether you can attract the attention of those who wish and believe that they can turn and look at your conflict and say, okay, we have to put an end to this. When the crisis was at the peak, that in 2017, 2018, 2019, they did not do anything. Now that everything is just, you cannot even explain, even those fighting cannot even explain what is actually going on. Is it now that the international community will come? That is the question that you will have to answer. And then the second point is going to the government of Cameroon. Jumbo holds on to that you must end the crisis militarily by eliminating all Amazonian fighters, or they should surrender and come to DDR center. And I'm asking myself that if you are holding on to the military solution by using the unprofessional military, maybe when they will go to the field, they will not practice professionalism. They will keep maltreating the civilian, torturing the civilian, killing the civilian, and arresting innocent people, beating them in a brutal way. And many people now, out of anger, out of revenge, are joining the Amazon in order to fight the government. So all this whole issue, these two people are contributing to the ongoing crisis for their main interest. That is what I hold on to. So you people should think about it and say, okay, this thing have to end. Whether it is the government to say, okay, the Amazon know that the remaining one, they are stubborn and refuse to surrender. Can we talk? And they talk and end everything. If it is an indivisible Cameroon, or it is whatsoever you people would do, because there is no way the attention of the international community will turn to Cameroon. There is no just one way. So if we keep on with this, we will be punishing ourselves for years upon years upon years, while other countries are growing and going ahead. So we have to reason it out and stop the nonsense inside the